Charger versus Chevelle SS. Which muscle legend wins the crown? Welcome back to Vintage Wheels Chronicles, the home of classic muscle car showdowns. Today we're throwing two titans into the ring, the Dodge Charger RT and the Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. Both are absolute icons of American muscle history, but only one can wear the crown. Let's take a deep dive into what makes each of these legends unforgettable, powerful, and timeless. Stick around to the end to decide for yourself. Which muscle car truly rules the road? Dodge Charger RT, the road beast with attitude. The Dodge Charger RT first made its thunderous entrance in 1968. With its fastback coupe design and aggressive stance, it immediately stood out on the streets. The RT badge stood for Road Track, and it lived up to the name. Under the hood, the most popular option was the 440 Magnum V8 engine. It produced a brutal 375 horsepower and 480 pounds-feet of torque. There was also the legendary 426 Hemi version, pumping out 425 horsepower. That engine earned it a spot among the fastest cars of its time. The Charger RT could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. It wasn't just about speed, it had presence. Its massive dimensions and wide grille made it look like a predator on the prowl. The hidden headlights gave it a sleek and menacing appearance. It gained national fame through movies like Bullitt and TV shows like The Dukes of Hazzard. The rear Coke bottle curves added to its iconic profile. Inside, it featured high-back bucket seats and a driver-focused dashboard. The RT package included upgraded suspension and performance gearing. Driving a Charger RT felt like commanding a battleship with rocket boosters. It handled better than its size suggested, thanks to tuned torsion bars. On drag strips, it became a feared opponent. Enthusiasts loved its deep growl and muscular character. The Hemi version was rare and extremely valuable even then. Collectors now pay top dollar for original matching numbers RT models. The Charger RT represented the perfect blend of raw power and street style. It was marketed as both a luxury coupe and a performance machine. It was available in bold, high-impact colors like Plum Crazy and Go Mango. The 1969 model had subtle styling changes, but remained a fan favorite. The bumblebee stripe on the rear gave it a race-ready look. NASCAR racers also adopted the Charger body for high-speed domination. Richard Petty famously drove versions of it to multiple wins. The aerodynamic shape helped with stability at speed. The Charger Daytona, its aerodynamic cousin, shattered speed records. Though not part of this duel, the Daytona's DNA ran through the RT. The Charger had a reputation for reliability under extreme conditions. Police departments even used them for pursuit duties. The 440 engine was easier to maintain than the exotic Hemi. It offered excellent straight-line acceleration and a commanding road presence. The RT was aimed at buyers who wanted performance without compromise. Mopar fans today still swear by the Charger's muscle heritage. It inspired future generations of Chargers, including today's models. It was never a car for the shy. It made you stand out. The exhaust note alone could turn heads a block away. It represented the high point of Dodge's muscle era. With limited production numbers, surviving examples are highly collectible. Restored Chargers often sell for 6 figures at auction. It continues to appear in modern media and muscle car events. The Dodge Charger RT wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of speed and rebellion. It gave muscle cars a bold and brash identity. It earned respect on the streets and on the track. For many enthusiasts, it's the ultimate Mopar dream machine. If you wanted a car that combined style, strength, and street legend status, the Charger RT was, and still is, a heavyweight champion. Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. The torque monster from GM. The Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 exploded onto the muscle car scene in 1970. It's remembered as one of the most powerful production cars of its era. The SS stood for Supersport, and it meant business. The most infamous version came with the LS6 454 cubic-inch V8 engine. It pumped out a jaw-dropping 450 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque. That made it the highest factory-rated horsepower muscle car at the time. The 1970 Chevelle SS could run the quarter-mile in the low 13-second range. It was a straight-line warrior with drag strip dominance in its DNA. The aggressive styling matched its power. Dual racing stripes ran across the hood and trunk, signaling its intent. The cowl induction hood added function and flair. A vacuum-operated flap on the hood scoop increased airflow at wide-open throttle. It had a bold front end with quad headlights and a blacked-out grille. The interior was spacious, with sporty gauges and SS branding. Heavy-duty suspension and performance rear axles were standard. You could get it with a 4-speed manual or turbo 400 automatic transmission. The manual version with a Hurst shifter was a favorite among purists. It had a 12-bolt rear differential for extra durability. GM limited the LS6 version's production, making it a rare and desirable car. Some believe its true output was over 500 horsepower. Even by today's standards, its performance is impressive. The Chevelle SS looked muscular without being over the top. It came in multiple high-impact colors like cranberry red and forest green. The black SS wheels added to its menacing look. It was as much a street terror as it was a showpiece. The Chevelle also maintained decent handling for its size. Its ride was firm but smooth enough for daily use. It had power front disc brakes, a big deal for the time. The steering was responsive, helping it feel agile on twisty roads. It was an ideal combination of muscle, balance, and brute strength. The LS6 engine became a legend in its own right. GM detuned its cars after 1971 due to emissions rules, making the 1970 version even more valuable. Today, it's one of the most collectible and respected muscle cars of all time. Original LS6 cars in pristine condition can fetch over $250,000. Even clones and tribute builds are in high demand. The Chevelle SS was the face of Chevrolet's muscle revolution. It combined engineering excellence with bold American design. Many drag racers began their careers with a Chevelle. It offered muscle car attitude with daily driving comfort. Families could enjoy it during the week and dominate the strip on weekends. Its legacy continues through shows, car clubs, and auctions. The SS badge still lives on in newer Chevy models as a tribute. The Chevelle SS 454 remains a bucket list car for many gearheads. It was built during the golden peak of the muscle car era. Its reputation is backed by real-world performance and raw numbers. No gimmicks, just horsepower, torque, and traction. It's the car that made the big block legend a household name. The Chevelle SS proved Chevy could compete with anything on the road. If you wanted the biggest, baddest engine stuffed into a clean package, the Chevelle SS 454 was your ultimate weapon. So there you have it. Two muscle monsters, each with their own legacy of power and glory. The Dodge Charger RT brings that Mopar attitude and street presence, while the Chevelle SS 454 is a torque-loaded drag strip king. Now it's your turn. Which legend deserves the crown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more head-to-head battles like this one. This is Vintage Wheels Chronicles, where legends never die.